Tuesday night basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. And on tap tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling in the full swing of things by then.
Now Denver's starting 5. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. And it's Murray in at point guard. And for Minnesota, McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the center position. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Now here's Brown. The kick out to Johnson. McDaniels with a steal. Murray against Edwards. Over Murray. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets on offense. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
He buries it from 3.
Well, Jokic is a judicious three-point shooter, so you know he likes the look when he takes one.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Gordon on the wing. Checked by Randall. Murray for 3. Drains the triple.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Following the score by Minnesota. Count it. Jokic just got his second bucket of the night.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Denver. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Murray's shot is good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Who wants a t-shirt?
Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Nikola Jokic, third.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Randall outside. Fires for 3. Drops in the 3. Randall's got 5 now.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randall, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball. Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And then for Denver, Hardaway's checked in for Gordon. And it's Brown in for Murray. Now here's Jokic. 7 points in the game. 4 on the clock. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Gobert with a screen on Brown. Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Brown looking around. Jokic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
And Jokic drops them both. Still so early in the season, Clark. I'd have to think any stats or averages get taken with a grain of salt.
Yeah, you haven't had enough runway yet. I mean, you have to take it all with a grain of salt. And especially if it goes against the strengths of your players. You have to see if, in fact, the change you're seeing is sustainable. Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
Here's Brown. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Jokic. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Holmes. 5 to shoot. And here's Brown for 3. Reed with the rebound.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Clark with it. He's against Watson. Here's the pick. From deep, Conley. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Brown. Back to Jokic. Outside, Watson. The 3 is up. Hardaway's shot is good.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Clark in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Murray, following the score by Minnesota. Pass to Valanciunas. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Second finish. Down on the court in your active and hype squad. Get down another game.
Checked in. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. In third, the Nuggets.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Here's Shannon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. Here's Reed. Banked it in off the glass. And that's now 6 points here for Nas Reed.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Randall. Fires from 14. Watson with a rebound. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Here's Shannon for 3. The rebound by Murray. Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray's probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready for work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you guys.
Has them bought in. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Now here's Brown. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get up for your Timberwolves dancer.
Minnesota will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. Edwards, he's checked in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brown subbed in for Brown. Now here's Murray, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. He shoots it. And another miss by Denver.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's Randall. To the inside. Edwards, no good. The Nuggets lead by 11. Johnson finds Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Denver moving it around. DiVincenzo against Murray. The Nuggets need to get one up. Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Now here's Edwards. Still without a bucket. Randall can't hit. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, defensively, you know you need to box out Gobert. That's a missed assignment right there.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Johnson on the wing. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timberwolves trail by 14. Randall outside. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. And he comes up with a bucket. Randall's got 7 points.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Gordon outside. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Edwards. And they're on the break. McDaniels from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
Pass to Jokic. 4 seconds left. And no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment.
Let's go down and get ready for your pocket fight.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Looking at the Nuggets, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Nuggets.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for David Adelman. Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown, and it's Jokic in at the center position. Now here's Johnson, outside Murray. Screen by Gordon. 3-pointer. Murray, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Pass to Murray. Jokic with a screen on DiVincenzo. Murray, no good.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
Picked by Gobert. For 3, Randall. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. They've led by as many as 14. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing, covered by Johnson. 6 to shoot. Randall inside, defended by Gordon. Got a hand on it.
Flying in to deny him at the rim. Boy, I love the challenge Gordon presents right there, coming over to get that shot.
The Nuggets lead by 9. Talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
It's time to dedicate. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Know what to do. Next. Shake it.
highlighting last season's assist leaders. Nikola Jokic is second.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Murray against DiVincenzo, and stolen by Jokic. Oh, there's the alley! And Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Randall outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Brown against Edwards. 4 on the clock. Over Brown. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic just got his 6th rebound on the night.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Brown passes to Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Deflected by Gobert.
5th in opponent points per game, and they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And as you were saying, they were great beyond the arc, stretching out opposing defenses, giving opponents headaches. Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Here's McDaniels, and he banks in the layup. McDaniels got 5.
It's always fun when you get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." BA?
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
With this size, Gobert can make this look really easy. It's almost unfair.
Outside Brown. A minute 39 left in the third. Back to Murray. Gordon outside. The Nuggets with another miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo. No points so far. Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Minnesota again missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Murray scanning the floor. Jokic with a screen on Conley. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Hardaway's checked in for Gordon. And it's Brown in for Brown. Now here's Conley. Pass to Clark. Back to Reed. Here's Shannon. Clock at 4. Now Reed launches it. Sinks the tray. Reed's got 9.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Murray. To the middle. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Here's the 3. Here's Jokic. Got it! Jokic down low.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refusing to let up.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be back in a moment. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Then there's Mike Conley, and it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Kick out to Brown. Hardaway with a screen on Conley. Here's Murray. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Patience paying off that time for Murray. He was able to massage that shot clock perfectly right there.
Randall draws the double. Here's Shannon. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Now here's Murray. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Brown. Hardaway against Clark. Left side Murray. Rebound Minnesota. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's Clark for 3. The rebound by Murray. And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Valanciunas with a screen on Randall. Pass to Watson. Brown, a screen on Clark. Here's Watson. And again, it's Denver missing. Timberwolves trail by 12. And here's Conley. Conley, a screen on Hardaway. Back to Conley. The 3. Nails it from 3. Conley's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Nice, sweet lefty stroke from Mike Conley. Has really worked on that part of his game.
And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Shannon. And Denver will go for a different look here. Jokic is checked in for Valanciunas. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Christian Brown in for Brown. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Denver's head coach was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. to end the drought. The shot by Brown, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
All right, let's turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Anthony Edwards. Allen, take it away.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves provided some information. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. Sadly, we won't be seeing him again tonight or in the near future. It sounds like he's got a long recovery ahead of him. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
You know, for better or worse, life brings these kinds of challenges, and they aren't pleasant. We know he's up to it, though. He'll respond and move forward in a positive way.
That free throw, no good.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
He hits the second from the line.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
And he nails the third. Timberwolves trail by 9. Up top, Randall. Defended by Gordon. Randall against Gordon. Here's Gobert. Stolen by Jokic. Outside Johnson. Now Gordon. Now Jokic. Johnson outside. Let's loose for three. Gobert pulls it down. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Now McDaniels. Here's Randall. Tries from 10. Nope. Brown against DiVincenzo. Now Gordon. Outside Murray. Goes again. Oh, he can't get the layup. Timberwolves trail by 9. McDaniels with it. Outside DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Randall fires. And the three misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Murray. Now Johnson. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Murray. Gobert pulls it down.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Gobert with a screen on Gordon. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, look at Rudy Gobert.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Now Brown. Now here's Murray. Outside Jokic. Shoot from 8. Oh, he cannot hit. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
No good. Conley against Murray. So it's Denver picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. It's when we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.